9:55 p.m. on the 17th of the 6th, 2024. So my RAPEDIST Sonny Jim J, the Asian, was a Leo. Thought he was something he's not. Hangs about with all the Asians around Birmingham. They do initiations. I think he had to tie a man to a tree once. He was only 32. It is Jay I'm talking about. Sorry, Sonny, if that's his name. From West Brom. Hangs about with the gangsters. Knows the boss man who drives the Range Rover in the city. Who owns the telephone communications place. Sells all the Wi-Fi stuff. Sonny was an electronical whiz kid. He used to do all the CCTV stuff and things. Yeah, they're all in on it together. It's a whole, well, that's why they work as a family, don't they? You're all in on it. Families, everything, isn't it, in the Asian community? Have you seen the Asian weddings? Beautiful. I love an Asian wedding. I'm not racist, mate. You are. That's why you think I'm racist now, because I'm saying that. I'm not. I have a lot of respect for them. I have a lot of respect for Asians, actually. I used to be Asian one lifetime ago, actually. You have no idea who you're talking to, sir. You are racist. Very racist. You underestimated me, thinking I'm just another white bitch. Yeah, that'll be that situationship. So for ages, when I've been living in Birmingham, when I was in the city centre, this motherfucker with a boss registration who used to own the telecommunications on the way into the city used to follow me about everywhere. Why is he fucking there again? Hello! I used to wave at the fucker. And then when I was in the actual city centre in Washington of the courts, I went for an early morning walk one morning, and there he was again. You alright? Something like this. Didn't see him after that. So yeah, they're running a whole racket, mainly with the Sikhs and the Asians, the rich ones. Where'd you get your money from, honey? And then they employ everybody else of every other colour and every nation, but the top dogs, the kings of the kings, are these people. And then what they did was they send you through, you have to do initiations. I think Sonny was in prison, I do believe. You need to go and check, police officers, if you haven't done this already, who he was friends with, the gangster that he was talking to a lot when he was in prison. Might be Rick. Is it Rick? Is he a prick? No, he's in Morton. In Morton. Merton. My cousin Antonio used to live in Merton. And I would advise that you check who Sonny spent time and served time. He was friends with a big gangster in there who taught him lots of tricks. And then he came out to Birmingham, back onto the streets, and he was raped when he was in prison. And that hurt him, and then he took it out on all the way. And that's why Sonny doesn't do really relationships. He just goes around woman after woman and just getting, suck my cock, bitch. He does that. He's very aggressive with the old wand, and he thinks the women he is entitled to fuck me, fuck my cock, suck my cock. He's a real jerk. And he tied somebody to a tree once and beat him to a pulp. I think they killed him, and I'm sure they buried him somewhere in the woods. I'm not sure which woods, but we can work on that if we need some investigating on that, if you haven't found it yet. And Sheldon, they're buried in the garden. Quite a lot of them, if you notice the, well, that's going on there. With Tony with her no teeth. Tony is one of the biggest drug dealer cartel ladies in Birmingham, and she was very well respected in the gangster land. She used to live at Handsworth, Tony. Can't remember her surname now, but she was very well respected in the underworld for getting things done. She carries a machete and chops people up, I believe. If you don't do what Tony says, you're fucked. Everyone's frightened of Tony. She's a girl, Tony, not a boy. She's the boss bitch. Goes out with Big Jin, who's a Muslim, who is from Turkey. And he was the, he was the one who went to the North Lodge of the Grimsby into Lincolnshire and did a sweat lodge routine because he's one of the gangsters. He's one of the big main gangsters, Jin. They were planning on going back over to Turkey where he's got a house. He owns a house, but he's on benefits here. So hold on a minute. He's got a house. Yes, that's fact. He actually told me in real 3D language. He has a house. He took Tony over there to visit where the Muslims all live because they're very respectful of the Muslims. They're big family men, you know. And she went over with him and she was seeing the dream. They had a problem going through the airport when they went through the airport, but they got through in the end. And he came back to the United Kingdom and went on benefits because he's not very well because he's a heroin addict. But he has a house in Turkey. A few houses, apparently. He's quite a big high-up boss, apparently. That's what I heard through the grapevine, anyway. So that was that going on, and then you have the ones from Handsworth who have nothing. Oh, we're just poor us, but yet they've all got perfect accommodation. And they know what's going on. They've all got phones. They all have weed when they need it, and but nobody knows anything about the Great Awakening or what's going on in the town. Yet they all seem to be doing music and sending it over to and harvesting energy and sending it over to America to the old Jays of the Bees. Wanted to make an album with my music. Apparently he created one within a week. I was so inspirational. I said to the motherfucker, you dare fucking put my name on that fucking, you use that and I'm fucking telling you I'll sue your fucking ass. What do you mean? I said, I told you what I mean. Don't you fucking dare use any yet. I'm telling you. So that I might get some copyright for that as well, because that's obviously copyright infringement there as well. And I do believe there's a lot of my kings, because I am quite popular. I'm the Lost Boys sister. As we're hitting dawn till dusk, my backness comes out, so I'm a bit more fucking, I'll eat you a fucking alive, motherfuckers. Just with my sword of truth and killer kindness, obviously. But I do have a lot of, on the kingship, I'm the queen of the kingships, so I do have a lot of masculine men who have actually been ripped off by the feminine women. I'm trying to unite the families again, because divide and conquer separated the family unit, and all the women who hate the men hate the women, and everyone hates each other, and it became quite dirty and a bit scruffy, especially in the late 90s. 1999, they all got stuck in the bloody pattern of, oh God, he's still in 1999. Yeah, they are. Alright then. So, there's quite a few of the king's ships. They're their own ships. I mean, I don't even know half of them who they are anyway, really. But I'm a vibration, and it's a frequency. And they've been standing up and standing up there themselves. Doing their own thing in their own kingship while I'm in my mothership, and we're all in our own ship of I'm just one of myself. But these are one of ones, and we're all one of ones, light, dark, and indifferent. Now, we've all had different journeys, but the same journey and the same mission, really, which is to shine light on the dictatorships that have harvested our energy and stolen from us, creativity-wise. Because these Jezebels and Judases, it doesn't matter whether you're a boy or a girl, you're a Jezebel and a Judas if you've used sexuality and you've betrayed people, against people, for your own selfish needs. Yes, you do have to put yourself first, of course. But it's why you're putting yourself first. Like at the minute, I heard through the grapevine, I'm selfish. How dare she be so selfish? Well, because I've been used and abused all my life, and it's the first time, you're just used to me not being selfish, you see, that's what the problem is. You're used to me saying, I'm a yes girl. I say yes to everybody, mate. Alright then, yeah, come on then, yeah, let's go, I'm just not doing that now. I'm now saying yes to myself. Now, this has got the dark arts of the occultists very angry. They think, how dare she? Who is she? How dare she? Because they can't feed off me and make money off me anymore, that's the problem, really. That's all it is. They're just upset because they're not making any money off me, and they're going to prison. One person particularly will be going for a lifetime, probably, because they've been so demonically sociopathic. They can't blame their mental health, no. It's not a mental health problem, it's they're actually psychotic. They're not psychotic because it's you're a psychopathic killer. You've done it more than once. You've planned this. You've enjoyed it. You knew what you were doing. You've laughed about it. And now you will have to pay for what you've done, because you are actually a Silence of the Lamb killer. You are insane. Insane to think you could get away with this. Not insane crazy. You knew what you were doing. That's murder with intent. That's intentionally trying to kill someone. That's not insanity. Insanity is where, if you're in the house, you and your partner are having a drink, you have too much to drink, and then they say something to trigger you, you see red and you whack them with a bottle. That's seeing red, maybe, and that's maybe it's an accidental death of a reaction to a... Sometimes you do get possessed by demons. And that can happen, yes, I understand what you're saying. But to actually plan, plot, enjoy, and really have fun laughing at other people's downfalls, misery, and stealing of them daily for years, repeatedly for years, that's sociopathic behaviour of kind of a Norman Bates. You're actually very mentally ill, and you do need to be locked up for your own safety as well as other people's safeties. Yes. And I did say for all this time that I didn't come alone, so I didn't. And there is so many of me. And it's draining, all this, isn't it? So basically, I didn't come alone, and now I don't even have to be telling you all this now because it's already given anyway, but I'm just sharing it just so other people can hear it because I'm nice like that. And I do have a whole squad, like the Scooby-Doo squad. We're a bit weird like that, but we are kind of Scooby-Doo, kind of Ghostbusters people. And they will actually stand by me and back me up and say, Catherine's not telling lies, she's telling the truth. And you cannot believe that if you want to as a society. You can deny it, you can lie on it, you can do whatever you want with the information, but the truth is the truth, and facts are facts. We're not dealing with fiction, and we're not dealing with hearsay, she says, we says, they says, I says, and I said, he says. We're dealing with actual truth and fact of this actually did happen, yes. I know. It's draining me just talking about it, because it's so far-fetched and unbelievable that, especially for somebody like me who is actually quite nice. But spiritual warfare's been going on, well, a long time. And this is not new. There's nothing new under the sun. This is just, you're just seeing it now. Like the documentary, The Matrix. Sorry, film, The Matrix, which was a documentary, and you were meant to pay attention because it was telling you this prophecy was coming. I'm kind of waking up to these things now. I'm sorry to shatter your illusion. I do apologise. Please don't shoot the messenger anymore. Please don't shoot me again. I can't cope with any more shots. No more shots for Catherine. I just need to be left alone. I think I've done quite a bit for humanity, and I do believe that I would just like to have some of, not even all, I'm not greedy. I would just like enough money to be able to go and have a little holiday. Please. Because it's absolutely scandalous what's gone on. I don't think it's very nice or very fair that all these people are going and travelling around in private jets and wandering around the world doing what the hell they like, popping champagne, putting it up their ass, when really all I want is a cinnamon coffee and a nice donut. to share a conversation with someone that's not going to try and eat me, kill me, or marry me to kill me, or with the intention of a narcissistic murdering kind of way. Because I basically have been living my life like Jessica Fletcher in Murder She Wrote. Everywhere I go, it's please don't do this no more. I just would like a little holiday. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, somewhere nice and quiet like Ibiza, San Miguel or something, or Paris, or just even just a log cabin in the middle of fucking Wales where I don't have to speak to anyone for 6 weeks would be great. It's not even going to cost a lot of. Do you think, Dark Forces, you could arrange to just give me a little bit of my money? Not, yeah, I do. Keep all the businesses, keep your whole whatever you're doing. Maybe it's just a few £1,000 just to be able to go and buy a suitcase, and maybe just to be able to go just to sit by myself in a log cabin and just hire it for a week. I could even go back to Cornwall where I'm from. I could go there if that would suit you. Maybe that would be okay. Do you think? Or is that too far? You can't let me go that far. Will you be too upset? I don't know, maybe Yorkshire or something then. I don't know, anywhere really, just out of the, I think I've served my purpose. And I think it's only fair now that I haven't had a holiday. Well, I've never had a holiday unless I've been with a narcissistic killer. Actually, it's just the truth. But the last time I was on holiday away out the country was with the wank of a tank, and I went to a Lanzarote in 2015. Just to prove a point that I went with him for 7 days and I only had 1 glass of wine the whole time I was there. Couldn't believe it. You're not drinking, you know. He tried every fucking way to trigger me. This mush. But I like to prove a point, so I ended the relationship on a very good note. I left him on the 18th of March. Our anniversary was the 19th of March, and we went on holiday on the 20th or 21st of March. For a week. You're going with your ex-husband on holiday? I thought you just left him yesterday. Well, I did. But I'm still going on holiday because my daughter wanted to go on holiday with her mum and dad, and he paid for it. Heaven forbid I wasted his fucking money. I paid for the goddamn holiday anyway, cheeky fucker. Called me a fucking gold digger. It was my fucking money. But they were not going to minor details. But my daughter wanted a holiday, so I gave her a nice final holiday with me before now I'm dead. And we went to Lanzarote, where I went to see the volcano, which is my friend, so I like the volcano, so that was really nice. I said there's always good and bad, you see. I can find anything good in a bad situation. So, but I would like a nice holiday where I could actually relax and not be having to sleep with one eye open thinking I'm going to be killed. Do you think that's too much to ask, Light Forces? I'm just sitting here contemplating as it's dawn till dusk, and it's dusky now, and I was just thinking about this. It is the 17th of June, and 2024. Now, I did get married in 2005. This is nearly 20 years. This is 19 years of fucking bullshit every goddamn day. I mean, I don't mind. I will carry on doing it forever if I have to, but I think, could I just have maybe just 6 weeks, maybe just a breakaway, and then maybe come back again and do something else? But just could I? Do you think I'll be entitled to? Do you think I'm entitled? I'm not entitled. Nobody's entitled to anything. But I just thought it might be quite nice if you let me have some of my money, gold diggers, where I could just go on a cheap little holiday. I'm not even on about going to the Maldives. Just somewhere where I could just sit by myself and cook a couple of ribeye steaks, maybe have a beer to myself one night. Not get drunk, no, just relax and talk to dead people. Do you think I'll be allowed to do that? Or are you still trying to control my life? I know you controlled it all my life, and I'm not allowed to do anything without your say-so. God, heaven forbid, such a selfish bitch. But we are healing humanity and freeing people from this insanity where 1933. It is insanity where the psychopaths are running the asylum down here. I mean, this is Earth School, so we're all in a bit of a mental hospital anyway. It's kind of mental down here, but the psychopaths don't run the unit anymore. We're taking charge of the mental health crisis you've got going down here. And as one of the future leaders, I would like to put a request in, really, just to say, hello, please. I mean, I know we're on day 11 with no food. If you don't want to help me, I know you don't like me. I'm not collaborating with anyone. I will be leaving Birmingham because there's people in Birmingham who could take over because God's planted people all over here. I don't need to be here anymore. And I'm just wondering, do you think I could possibly maybe just have enough money to buy a suitcase and just to go away for a little while? Do you think that'll be allowed, or are you going to keep restricting me? I know I'm not allowed food, and I know you're adamant that I must speak to your health team, but I have my own health team in judge now, so you're in judgment, not me. So I'm just wondering, do you think, Judge, that we could maybe release some of the funds, just enough for little Catherine to go away for maybe, well, it's coming up to August, my birthday month. I would like to go away for my birthday, particularly. Just to chill out, just to get away from this this narcissistic psychopath that's still trying to gang stalk me and think they're clever by baking cakes and I'm not allowed anything to eat. That's quite narcissistic regime of Hitler, isn't it? Nazism. Do you think that's the Jews doing this still? I think I'm like Anne Frank. Do you think I should? If I had some money, I'd go and buy a new book and I could write a whole diary and just be like Anne Frank, locked up in the loft. Do you think that's a good idea? I could start doing that tomorrow if you like. Maybe that could be my next mission. But I was planning and hoping I could maybe just go away on a little breakaway. If it's the middle of June, that'll be July, which will be crabby season. The crab's the home season, so I can maybe just go and do some home stuff and just be at home with myself. Do you think that'll be okay? And then it's my Leo season, which is summertime. That's when we should all take a vacation in Leo season. Nobody should really work in Leo season. Do you think that would be nice? I could maybe go to a water park and go down a water slide. Is that too much to ask? I'm not allowed to do that. No, okay. So what do you want me to do? You want me to just stay locked? This is what the dark forces have planned for me. You want me to just stay locked up in this room, miserable, no food, and then hopefully I'll just die or kill myself. Oh, you're going to plan to... What did you say you're going to do? Oh, they're going to kill... Oh, they're going to kidnap me again in a car. These Asians, are they? Oh, God. Is that Sonny's idea again? Ask Uncle Lord from Handsworth what he's planning on doing with his wife. The one with the shit cock. Yeah, that one. Fucking Hancock. Fucking Hancock Museum. Jesus Christ. So, I don't think that's going to work out, really. I don't think I'm going to die. 12:59. Oh, 23 minutes on the clock. So I don't think that's really going to happen. I think it's going to be a hot summer this summer. Yeah, really hot. And especially if you're locked up in a goddamn fucking cell for your sanity. I'm not going to prison. You're not putting me in prison. I haven't done anything wrong. And I'm not going to be in a mental hospital. And I think I might be allowed to go away with my dead family. Do you think that would be allowed? Do you think I should speak to the judge after he's spoken to you lot? And do you think the judge might say, actually, do you know what, I think this lady does deserve a little breakaway? Not a £1 million holiday vacation. Like, I'm even willing to go. I'm not saying I need a private jet. I'll go on. I'm quite happy to go into Birmingham City and book on a plane. I'll just travel with First Choice or something. Or TU, is that what they call it? Thompson's it used to be called, but I think they call it TUI or something now. I don't mind going with the public people. I'm part of the public. I actually belong on Earth and I'm actually a part of the humanity. I'm not where I'm so scared that I won't travel with the cattle markets, I do believe you call it. Is that what they call it? Oh, the cattle market. Oh, well, I don't mind going cattle class. I don't. I quite like humans, and then they normally have the children that are screaming, so I can normally help the children chill out in the cattle market range. So, I could do that, couldn't we? Do you think that might be a nice idea? And I could have a coffee and a donut without somebody trying to kill me? So that's just the thoughts for tonight on the 17th. I hope everybody's... I'm going to go to bed now. as it's now dusk. I haven't got the lights on. I took my twinkle lights away because I'm going to take them when I go to my lodge or wherever it is. And I'm going to go to bed now. Much to your shock horror, this is what normal people do, is sleep during the night. I'm not on bat shift anymore, doing night shift, no. The night owls is over. I might come back and do some shifts later in life. I don't really know whether that's... I think my job's changed. I think the kingships are in charge now of your demonic behaviour. I'm allowed some time off, apparently. So that's nice, isn't it? So it's been lovely. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed myself today again. And tomorrow will be the 18th of June in your Dunes of Dunes of Doom. And that'll be Tuesday, so that'll be nice. And then we do have it's one of my brother's birthdays, I do believe, on Wednesday, which will be Odin's Day, which will be a King's Day. So that'll be lovely. We'll have to celebrate his birthday on the 19th, which is a Sunday. In the tarot card, it's a sun card, which is nice. So that'll be lovely. And I mean, I'll just have to make a coffee by myself here and celebrate from over the ponds at Slav. I don't think I'll be able to. Happy birthday, Gems. I can't join you because I'm obviously working, trying to get the devil to just say, right, okay, let's tell the truth. Ooh, don't swear, we can't tell the truth. Don't tell the truth, we might burn up. So I'm gonna go to bed now because it's probably about, well, it's 26:44. That's what time it was when I've just said that. So I'm going to go to bed UK time, night time, and I'm gonna have a few hours sleep. But I'll see you on the other side of sanity. I might. It depends whether you send Grim again. If you wake me up again this night on the 17th, due to be the 18th tomorrow, I can't tell you what's gonna happen to you. I think you're out of luck now, and there's nowhere else to go apart from you've pinned yourself against a wall. Okay. So enjoy your evening wherever you are. 27:27 on the clock, which is 999. Call if you need any emergency care. Please call 999. Don't be calling to me, and don't be knocking me up out of the windows. Don't be sending any nasty spirits or entities, and please stop trying to look through my windows and the mirrors, because it's you're not looking at me now. God set traps for you, and now you're well. You're in your own black widows. So I'm going to go to sleep, because that's what people should do at night time, really. I know I haven't for a long time as well. I know 32 conscious years I've not slept unless I was drugged. But this is what people do, is sleep during the night and they're awake during the day. Okay, unless you're a vampire and you're doing crazy shit and doing this whole, oh my god, I'm going to kill her with a lighter. You're not, because I'm doing this. This is it now. It's, oh look, it's like can you see my alien ship in the corner? I'm going to do this now. I'm telling you now, it is over. Your light is out. And you will now be held accountable and responsible for what's gone on, whether you like it or not. Okay? Everything is being seen in the dark. It's not in the dark. The light's been on for a very long time. It's just catching up to now into the 3D. You've been found guilty in the court already. My court, which is the law of Ra. That's why I'm so at peace and easy, because I'm easy like a Sunday morning. Because I know it's already done. Because as above, so below. You've missed the whole law of whatever. Anyway, I'm bored, I'm going. So I shall see you all in the morning, or depending on what happens, if Grim says I need to be needed, then I'll come, but Grim says he's on shift now. And if you need him, if you need me, you need to get past Grim and Archangel Michael first. The boys are back in town and they're dealing with your bullshit. Okay? That's Grim, the GR system, and Saint Michael, yes, the only angel who carries a sword. He's in charge upstairs, and Grimm's in charge downstairs, and they have legions upon legions of people you can see before you get to me. I am not to be disturbed this night. Do you think you could be good children and do as you're told finally? After 14 days of totally ignoring my word, thinking you're going to get it into my system when you're already on the line and we've caught you months ago, but hey, it's just a game, isn't it? So, sleep well, light forces, dark forces, I love you, good luck, enjoy your evening, and as I say, if you have any issues and you get past everybody else, you will deal with Grim or Archangel Michael from above. I'm not to be disturbed until I decide I will come back online. Thank you very much. Good night. Over and out from the Bat Cat. Yes, the crazy one. That's right. Crazy enough to know I can. Because mission is complete and I'm possible. So anything is possible. Okay. Love you very much. Goodbye.